the amount of like current events that have been going on, I've just been like watching them and being like, oh boy, like that was my reaction pretty much everything. It was like,
Oh boy.
Exactly.
Seeing
Like-
those combine numbers.
Exactly. Like, like the fucking headline I sent you guys. Tennessee man throws his penis at a cop. Yes, that implies that he cut it off.
Yeah.
So this dude literally, he's just like parked on the side of a highway and a cop pulled up behind him. So he takes off and then they chase him down for a little bit and then he pulls over again. And when he gets out of the car, he's covered in blood and he throws his penis at them.
Jeez,
And he
man.
said that the radio told him to cut his penis off to save the world.
That's why you can't listen to Alex
Wow.
Jones. You can't have him on a high speed chase because he's gonna tell you the wrong thing.
The guy
It
was
don't work.
definitely high on speed.
Yeah. So,
No, that's insane. Like how okay, so the skills that it must have actually taken to drive the vehicle while cutting your dick. Like that's
Well,
Honestly, that's what I was thinking. The concentration you have to have, and then to park, open the door, and still get up
Yeah.
after. Like that takes a lot of like old balls. Like you didn't like.
okay, so I have a weird thought process on this thing. So obviously, all males have different size penises. Now, depending on this guy's situation, I just feel like it's a lose-lose. Because let's say he's got a huge dick. What a waste! You just cut it off. Like every man wants. to be
halfway
you.
done.
And he's
Knife
like-
is dull.
And he's like, "Fuck you," and he just cuts it off. Like, what are you doing?
Taking too long.
Like, if there is a god up there, he's like, oh, fucking Greg. Like, but then, on the flip side, what if he just like ends up throwing a little chicken nugget at the car? And the cop's like, oh, what the fuck was that? And they don't even register that it was his dick until like hours later. Like,
Yeah, I don't even know how to process that. Because like on one side, I'm trying to like put myself in his shoes of like cutting your dick off while driving, while like not
Agony.
crashing. Like that's insane.
And being the cop, it's like, are you traumatized? Like that's kind of a traumatizing thing to see.
Yeah,
At
the
the
weird
same
shit you
time,
see as
it's
a cop.
fucking hilarious. Like it's a once in a lifetime moment. Nobody else has this story to tell. You can go anywhere and you're gonna one up everybody. Like, oh, what did you see on the forest? Oh, there was a murder. There was a car accident. There's
Right.
bodies everywhere. I got dick in the face.
I got a guy.
Only dick.
Well, the other thing too is like, that's like, how sharp was the knife? Like, how did he do it? Because like, unless he was ready to go, like that's like cutting a ketchup packet. Like that's like kind of difficult to do.
Yeah, that's
That's a lot of. It's
I
just
can't
weird
get in
as
that time
hell.
frame.
That is just weird as hell, and it's America, you know.
fucking America.
But
I,
speaking of cutting their dicks off, been to a couple weddings these last couple weeks, and